Okay, here we go. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna mute that for just a second. Actually, put it here in my mixer as well because I like to be professional about streaming. You know, like you do. So, oh, I'm getting all kinds of sounds back. There we go. That should be better. Hopefully, that's not gonna keep feeding back on my PC. I think we've got it settled. Sweet. So yeah. Now that I'm not making a total uh, doofus of myself, uh, welcome to the second part of me playing Ultima 6, The False Prophet. I've switched some stuff up. You will probably notice. Uh, I just kind of threw this together because I don't actually know what I'm doing in this whole streaming thing. But we'll go ahead and uh, start and see how it goes. Last time we actually did this. Uh, the voice is coming from, oh my god, a beard. Yes, this is the evil Sean. Uh, I have a beard now. I'm permanently evil. Yeah. So last night I was running uh, the first part of Ultima, and I did not get very far because I am terrible at video games, and I couldn't find the freaking tavern. And when you're playing an RPG, that's pretty much the worst thing that could possibly happen. But we're going to go ahead, and we are going to continue the adventures of Steve, the Avatar of Virtue, in his fight against the terrible, menacing gargoyles. So I'm going to go ahead and fire up the music again. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I certainly can, and it's pretty loud up here. Um, but yeah, we are just going to go right ahead here and back in. I know that the chat is going on. I should probably bring this up in a window. Uh, and hopefully it won't also bring my live stream up. I'll just mute that. There we go. Because really all I want is the chat. Which is weird because it's telling me it can't connect to chat in the actual like Twitch window. So that's awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and ignore it then. So no offense to anybody who bothers to talk to me during this thing, but I probably won't see that much of what you're saying. All right. So here we go. Back to Ultima 6. And journey onward. There we go. Steve the Avatar. Right back there in the museum is where we were. So I know there's got to be. I really have to find this stupid tavern, and it's got to be around somewhere. Let's see. This is the conservatory. So basically, where I've already been. I imagine all y'all are gonna really start hating me when I get to Ultima 7 and like absolutely start hating me forever when I get to Ultima 9 because nobody really likes Ultima 9. Let's see. Let's look at the sign. Maybe Britannian something. I can't read it. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Oh, of course, it's getting to be on night. It's taken me 2 days, 2 freaking days to find the goddamn Blue Boar Tavern. Uh, and for those of you who weren't listening or watching yesterday, I need to find it because uh, I need to get some little girl's parents' permission uh, for her to give me the rune of compassion. All right, let's see what constitutes wilderness, and we'll rest. Rest for say 10 hours. Everybody slept. Hopefully, we'll start getting more light here pretty quick. We go look for the Blue Boar Tavern. So the day night cycle in Ultima, if I remember correctly, I don't think that there was any. There certainly weren't many, if any, games back in the 80s and 90s that actually used day night cycles. Um, I think it was something that was pretty unique to the Ultima series. Um, I don't want to make it sound like they did everything first. I just think that they did an awful lot of pioneering of things that have since become staples in computer RPGs. Um, in much the same way that the Final Fantasy series really did a lot of innovating, at least at the beginning, with regards to like epic narratives and whatnot. Um, let's see, that is an armory. Is a food shop. Oh, oh, that's a food shop. Uh, I don't want him. There we go. This is the right place. All right. So I'm looking for Ariana's parents, who I believe are the innkeepers here. See a buxom woman who looks hardworking yet contented. Yes, this is exactly where I wanted to go. Good morning, my lord, and welcome to the Blue Board Tavern. Art thou here for business or pleasure? Incidentally, apropos of absolutely nothing, I just happened to think of it as I picked up this beer. This is a Blue Heron Pale Ale. It's not terrible. I usually don't like pale ales, but this is kind of what we had in the fridge, and it's not bad. It's actually not bad. Am I here for business or pleasure? Let's say I'm here for business. Do I need rations? I don't need any of that. Uh, I guess I should. Anya. That helps. It is good to talk with thee again. Things have been slow around here since the gypsies left. Gypsies? I don't... They pass by Britain occasionally. I believe they travel on the King's Way. Way? King's Way is the oldest road in Britain. Um, Ariana is her daughter. Ariana is the light of my life. Seems she had scarce learned to walk when she first showed a gift for music. She studies now at the bards at the conservatory. Um, okay, so dost thou wish to borrow the rune of compassion from my daughter? She pauses a while in thought. Yeah, because she's going to say no to the frickin' avatar. Very well, thou dost have an honest face. I grant thee my permission. Thank you. I will have ale. For Steve. Yes. Oh, I don't have enough gold. No. Goodbye. But I do get to cross that off of my list. I should really figure a better way of doing my list. I am actually pretty proud of myself for not having any dropped frames. Oh, I just realized that I forgot to start the music over here. There we go. I'll turn it down. Hopefully it's not too loud, or at least it's not like overpowering me speaking, because I know that's really what you guys came to hear, is me talking. Alright. Back to Ultima. So, that part done. Now I have to go back to the conservatory and convince a small child to give me a rock. You know, the worst part of all this is that I probably managed to walk around that freaking stupid tavern like 8 or 9 times last night. There is the inn where I'm not going to sleep. Because, like a true adventurer, I only sleep outdoors. Like the hipster of running around in the forest. Here we go. Guessing everybody's asleep. I think it takes a full minute to walk every single step in this game, which means that technically you walk really, really freaking slow. What time is it? Really? You gonna let me use the sundial? Alright. Screw you then. Maybe there's a clock in here. That would be awesome. You got a perpetual motion machine hanging out in here, but no clock? Suck. Now here's a thing that I haven't tried yet, but was definitely a thing in Ultima 5. I imagine it was a thing in Ultima 4. Sometimes you can go ahead and use harpsichord. Oh, can I use the harpsichord? Ah. Nope. Oh! Oh, it'll let me use the up and down keys? Sweet. That makes things a whole lot easier than trying to mouse my way around. In this game, anyway. Alright. I need to kill time. So, here we go. Passing time in Ultima. Yay! It's amazing how you can sleep for 10 hours and... Okay. If you look right above my characters, it looks like the sun's finally coming up. There we go. If I hang out, I'm sure that people will come in shortly as the day progresses. And only lazy bastards like the Avatar are just like standing around waiting for small children to show up. Ah, there she is. The person I need to talk to. Ariana. You see a cute little girl with short hair and missing tooth. Hi, did you get permission from my parents to borrow the rune? Yes, I did. And here you are. Yay, I got the rune! What do you mean, thanks? Apparently that is not part of the part of the discussion. Alright. So that means that I now have the Rune of Compassion. So I've got the rune, and I have the mantra, which is Mew. Alright, so I have a number of other things to do. Talk to Mariah at the Lycaeum. That is way far away from where I'm at right now. Search the plants in Serpent's Hold. Also pretty far away from where I am. I said no to Lord British. Explore the dungeon beneath the castle. Go to Cove and question the survivors of the Shrine of Compassion. So it sounds like the game's pretty much pushing me to go and check out the shrine. So that beggar tries to get me every darn time. So I'm gonna do one thing. Since I'm actually running this in a freaking window now, I can actually look at my maps and shit, which is super handy. Cove is sort of across a couple of rivers. So I will do my best. Looks like I need to head eastward to get to Cove. Perfect. I think I'm pretty much geared up as much as I can be at the moment. Looks like... Oh, yeah, there's the guardhouse. So if I follow this road, I should pretty much run straight into Cove. Kind of like World of Warcraft. The the roads, if I remember correctly, are pretty much the safest way of getting places in Ultima 6. In any of the Ultimas, you're less likely to wander into monsters. It's kind of the safe way of going. Obviously, it reduces the exploration aspect, but that's kind of gotta wait until. Uh-oh, I hear something to the east. That means I should probably save the game. Oh crap. Okay. So what I was just about to run into right there was the Shrine of Compassion, which has been taken over by gargoyles, and I am not quite prepared. Chimino says he hears something to the north. Well, not gonna do me any good. I'm glad Chimino's such a perceptive guy. Fun fact about the character of Chimino, he got his name because Richard Garriott, I believe it was Richard Garriott, misread the name of a bicycle. Sea serpent up there? At one point, those fuckers breathe fire. I don't really want to get into a fight with anything that breathes fire right now. Alright, I don't think that this is happening. I'm not willing to go around mountains. I don't care how low they look. Oh, can I not get to where I'm supposed to go? Do I have to go around the mountains? Oh, crap. Troll, start fight. Alright. Break off combat. Lots of throwing axes. Can use the gold. Alright, use the chest. Gas trap. All my dudes are poisoned. But I do get ham. Alright, so all my dudes are poisoned, and I did not have the foresight to set up a to prepare a poison or an antidote spell. So I think I'm going to load game. Is there a command to load the game? Look. Ah, restore. Control R. Helps if I'm on the actual. Restore game, yes. I don't want to deal with being poisoned at the moment. One of my favorite things, though, is that despite the fact that I restored the game, the music continues without pause. I don't think that's really significant. It's just something that kind of is amusing to me. I think it's pretty much from here on out a just a good rule of thumb to if Shimino says he hears something to instantly save the game. This time I actually see the troll. They killed it before I even got there. I wonder if I can switch characters. Now I'm controlling YOLO. Switch back to my dude. 4 loaves of bread. 1 gem. That. Get the leather armor. Get all the throwing axes I can before it tells me that it's too much. I'll switch to Dupree. He can get a throwing axe. I think when I get Cove, go ahead and save the game again. Because you can't save too often. When I get to Cove, I'm going to attempt to go ahead and sell this. Alright. Shit. Apparently, if you move it to solo mode, everybody just hangs out and gets their ass handed to them. I made a poor decision. Oh, God damn it. Oh, here's an annoying thing. Annoying thing about Microsoft Windows 8 is that there we go. Oh, see, now this is cool, because I can split the screen. Okay, here we go. There is... Alright. Oh, translating is so much fun. Translate, translate, translate. I have 0 dropped frames, and that's pretty sweet on this. Okay. So... Looks like I am looking at says the L-O, the long, an R, the long, H-A, the long haul? Okay. Apparently that is the long haul, according to that sign. Break off combat. On the plus side, my dudes aren't particularly injured. Hopefully, going around all of these mountains and rocks. Oh. I don't know what that was. Will get me to the town of Cove. I remember right, it was supposed to be kind of hidden. There was a time when you could only get to it by skiff. That's a road. Let me take a look at my map here. Then we start going up. Shit, I have to go all the way back. I'm gonna do it the easy way. Store game. Yep. Yep, restore game, because from here I should be able to just go south. Oop. Let's get all my dudes. Don't hang out where trolls can eat you. Here's something to the southwest. I'm guessing that that is gargoyles. And they will fuck your shit up. Cruising right around there. Oh. Oh. Hello, get out of my way. Okay, whew. Only one gargoyle. Could probably reclaim that shrine. You know what? Let's be a little foolhardy here. I'm gonna go over here. Save the game right here. I'm just gonna go and take a boomerang. Apparently boomerangs fuck your shit up. Oh, and that thing is gonna kick my ass. Mistakes have been made. One of my dudes is dead. See how long it takes to kill me. Alright. Uh-oh. So, funny thing, when you die, Lord British brings you back. So, the moral of that story is don't frickin' go and check out the shrine until you can hack going and checking out the shrine. In the meantime, just okay. That one looks a little different. Let me look at that. Steel door. Yep. Use. Oh, magically locked. Fancy. Somebody's house. Probably not the best idea. What's this say? Beware the beast. That's what I like to hear. Dragon in there. And a wizard right here. You see a dark bearded man dressed in flowing white robes. Rudyam. Okay, so this guy sells spells. Huh. Never mind. Thanks for nothing, Rudyam. There's a friggin' dragon breathing fire on me in there. I mean, it's a little tiny one. But that's still fucked up. I hope I'm in the right place. Ah, here we go. You see a distinguished-looking gentleman. Greetings, my lord, and welcome to the town of Cove. Yes, this was exactly the place I was looking for. Thank you, White Rick James. I am the Viscount Armand, and what is thy name? I say Steve. What is your job, sir? You are the governor of Cove. I always thought it a blessing to live so close to a shrine, though since the gargoyles came, none dare go near it. Shrine. In Britannia, there are 8 shrines, one for each of the 8 virtues of the Avatar. They are places where people can go to meditate on these virtues. Virtues. Oh. Hang on, I'm getting stuff on my phone that I have a feeling I am not going to be happy about. Oh, um, I apologize. You're you're seeing me get tragic news on Facebook. Okay. Worst video game stream ever. I apologize. I don't have a good way of pausing this on this system, so give me just a second. All right. Sorry about that. Probably not what you log on to to Twitch to watch somebody get terrible news. So back to game here. Virtues are honesty, compassion, valor, sacrifice, justice, spirituality, and humility. Not necessarily in the order that they were just written, because I'm an idiot. Uh, it is good to meditate on these virtues often. Meditate. Each shrine has its own mantra. This is a chant which one should recite whilst meditating therein. Once there was a time when special room was required to enter each shrine as well. Hey, I got one. Now the gargoyles had taken the shrine of compassion and is lost to the people once more. Mantra. Ask Lord British's Chancellor Tholden. He can tell thee of the mantra, and like as not, he will also know of the rune. Uh, I don't know if that's going to make any difference since I already have it, but it's possible that he could lead me to some of the other ones. All right. A party of adventurers came here after their attempt to defeat the gargoyles at the Shrine of Compassion. I spoke with their leader when they arrived. Thou should speak with him thyself. He told of a strange violet energy field. I think mayhap 'tis similar to the force which blocked entry to the shrines many years ago. The 8 mystic runes were most useful in those days. Hint, hint. So that leaves me with leader and force. He's in bed. Sasha's recuperating. I have a feeling I'm in Sasha's. Use the rune of compassion whilst chanting the mantra of compassion. He thinks this may negate the gargoyle's magic at that shrine. Goodbye. You see a pretty young nurse with violet eyes. Leave these men alone. Can't you see they need to rest? Time. Heal. I'm not gonna bother. Alright. I just need to figure out which one of these dudes is the... unconscious. See a burly man who looks a little healthier than the other patients. Good day, my lord. What is thy name? My name is Steve. Girton. Ah, that's the person I needed to talk to. My fellows and I are recovering from a fierce battle. Sought to liberate the Shrine of Compassion. My men fought valiantly, but the gargoyles were too much for us. They did slay more than half our party. Slay, you say? Aye. I know. I doubt not they were using some foul magic of some kind. Magic? A moonstone was upon the shrine, surrounded by a strange violet glow. Huh. I tried to get to it, but was surrounded by some kind of force field. Field? 'Tis a matter beyond my comprehension. Alright. So, at least I've talked to that guy. That's kind of the first quest on my list. Not in good shape. Just to be a dick. What's your name, dude? What's your job? Okay, fine. Alright. So, I've talked to him. I've got the mantra. I've got the stone. I don't think I can beat those frickin' gargoyles, though. Why is there a bunch of grapes sitting right there? Alright, so my options at this point are I can either go back and attempt to deal with the shrine. I can go all the way down to Serpent's Hole, but it's way down south. I don't even think I can get there without a ship, or at least a skiff of some kind. Lycaeum is not a place I can get to just yet. At least not without a moonstone. So, should we have some fun here? Nope. I think what I need to do, number one, is I need to go back to Pertain and sell off some of this crap. If I put it directly above me, let's say before I go in, I can walk in. Aha! That was convenient. What's awesome is that I can now go talk to Lord British. Heal. All my dudes is healed. And going kind of fast, sorry. Alright, that's I don't need to know anything else about the Shrine of Compassion. I have all the stuff that I need to deal with that aside from actually being able to frickin' go and deal with those things. So I guess the best thing for me to do right now is go to the armory and sell off some of this excess gear. It's not doing me any good. Bows. Be right up here. Every time I've been in here, there hasn't been anybody working. I think that's what's made it weird. Playing this almost makes me wish I was playing Ultima 7. Because it is, I think, pretty much the superior game. Alright, here's... I think one thing that I need to do. Do some inventory managing. Do it this way. Oh, the joy. Oh, okay, here we go. So far, Dupree has all the gold. Yellow doesn't have any. Okay. Six. You can't stack things. There are no stacks. Stackless. Does gold have a weight? 3 stones. So I guess what I can do is I can take that 3. That 3. That 3. I go to 3. That to Steve. 6. Steve, because why would I ever This does not count as wilderness? I guess I can just go back to the castle. You know, rest in my room. Girls' room. This is my room. Really? Not gonna let me rest in my bedroom? So I guess the real question is, do I food bag? I keep wanting to do modern controls like scroll wheels and whatnot, and it just doesn't work in this game. Okay. Help mode. Oh, help on. I don't know what the difference between help mode off and on is. Now, here's the thing that I don't know if everybody is aware of, but there is a secret code. You can hit Alt and type 213. Ah, that's it. And that gives you a map. And I believe that the number that it gives you is your location on the map. Yeah. Tells you where all the NPCs are. It's technically a cheat. And funnily enough... Oh. Alright. I don't want her in my party anyway. She's only got like 1 hit point. Yes, I want to save my game. Do I have a clock in my room? I can see it, at least see what time it is. Take the long way. Answer is no. No, I do not have a clock. Really annoyed that I can't sleep in my own bed. Sorry, King. 11:39. I'm just gonna pass the time. So at this point, my options are kind of limited. I know how to get to the shrine from here, and I know how to get here using a moonstone, the black moonstone. So I think what I'm going to have to do is start. I guess the first order of business is to go and collect all of the runes and mantras. And the Black Moonstone should get me there. I just don't know exactly where everything leads to. Like every good Ultima game, there's a lot of sort of figuring stuff out, and the only way to figure it out is to sit down and play with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here and I don't want to look. I'm going to drop my runestone in here and hope that that doesn't break anything. Save game, yes. All my stuff is there. I don't think it's gonna move. I don't think anybody steals your things in this game. So right now I need gold, I need experience. I don't want to deal with you. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna get right here. And I'm gonna figure out where all of the different places that I can put this rune stone is. So I believe the way it works is that where you put it in relation to your character, it takes you to different stuff. So directly to the north of me, fancy pencil here. Fancy pencil. It's a pen. It's a pen, Sean. Jesus. What the fuck is wrong with you? So, directly to the north. Hop in. And it takes me to the castle. Alright, good to know. If I ever get in trouble, all I have to do is drop it right there, and I should be able to fast travel straight to the castle, and that's pretty freaking hot. And I think I can drop it up to 2 spaces away from me? We'll find out. I know this isn't probably the most fun part, because I don't just know these things. But this is just kind of how games worked. so apparently I can place it quite a ways away from me. So 2 up. Puts me in a circle of stones. And I don't know where that is. Now, one of the things about this game is that there's usually a moonstone buried in the center of a place where they usually come up. But they don't now. So that leaves me with one option, and that's to go looking around to see where the fuck I just got dropped off at. Alright, there's a road. So probably the best plan of attack at this point is to... Let me make sure I can find... Alright, I totally lost where the circle of stones is. Because I'm an idiot. Oh. Wait, am I by Cove? Alright, so there's a circle of stones. I know I'm right next to a river. Is that where I think it is? Yeah. Okay, so that one takes me to... roughly to pertain... probably could take me to the shrine if I really wanted to think of it that way. Alright. Now I'm curious as to how far away I can throw it. It's Castle, Pertain. Where's that one? Ah, only 2 ahead. Okay. So that makes it easy. That means that I've got 1, 2... Alright. Looks like I'm going to have a 3x3, 4 grid that I can put them in with me in the middle. Alright. So, directly to the northwest. It looks like someplace terrible. Mongbat. I don't even know what a Mongbat is. But I think I have to start a fight now. What is going on? Okay, that sucked. Alright, bunch of daggers. A wooden shield. Break off combat. I am outside a dungeon. use both of those things. That leads me to a dungeon. Which dungeon is that? I should really just pop open Twitch on my phone so that I can actually see what's going on in the chat room. I know people are coming in and saying hi. I just can't actually see who that is. But good evening to you too, person. I don't know if you're a sir or a ma'am, and I don't want to make any assumptions. So, yes, I do want to save it before I walk into a dungeon, because that's terrible. Shrine of Control. That sounds like a terrible place to be. And I am not going to... Alright. Or anything terrible happens. Let's see how badly off my dudes... Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. We can... Ooh. Alright, so I know that that takes me to the Shrine of Control. Whatever the hell that is. Alright, I'm in some shrine. What the hell shrine is this? Crap. Let's get healed. Oh, wait. No Lord British. There's a clown in his seat. Let's get the runestone just in case. Oh! Oh man, all of my axes really did get stolen. Well, that is, shitty. Alright. So here's the basic experiment to see if that takes me to the Shrine of Compassion or not. So I can accidentally complete part of the game if I do this right. That was up 2 and over 1. Shrine of Compassion, the mantra was, I believe. Nope. I am not in the right spot. Okay. So that means I save the game again. I'm going to attempt to not get murdered. Alright, I know the shrine is kind of up in a corner. So what I'm doing is a little cheaty, and you can't see the whole thing. So I'm using the code that brings up the map. It really is a cheat code that I remember from a billion years ago. I didn't look it up or anything. But really, what I'm trying to figure out is where the heck I am. So I'm looking at that, and I'm looking at the map that was originally supplied with the game, but it doesn't show where all of the shrines are anymore. It shows some of them, but not all of them. So that means we get to do things the hard way. And that's try not to get killed while trying to figure out... Oop. This directly in front of me. They're gonna get hosed. Oh, but we're all gonna escape. Is that you, Chuckles? Nope. Alright. Oh, there's the king. Thank you. Alright. I guess I should look and see if YOLO's actually been needing his arrows. I guess... so. Alright. So I don't know exactly where that one takes me. I have a suspicion... I could probably look it up, but that seems to be cheaty. Yeah, you know what? I've never beaten this game either. And I'm doing what I imagine is just kind of the way that that it rolls, which is go and figure shit out, which is kind of frustrating on one hand, but kind of cool on the other. I've been going for an hour and a half though, and I haven't gotten very far. Alright. So here we go. More runestone, hot runestone action. Yeah, I've beaten Ultima 7 a long-ass time ago, like back when it first came out. I don't think I ever beat Serpent's Gate. I beat Ultima 8. I've beaten Ultima 4. I don't think I've beaten Ultima 5. I know I haven't beaten Ultima 6. And of course I haven't beaten Ultima 9, because Ultima 9 is terrible. I'm still going to play it on this stream eventually, because I don't know if that makes me a masochist or an asshole. It's one of the two. Alright. Okay. So, I know that takes me to the Shrine of Control. This one takes me to, I think, wherever I just was. Let's see, what happens if I put it immediately to my left? let's hope that wasn't. I didn't do exactly the same thing that I did the first time. Oh, so that takes me nowhere? Let's go 2 to the left. Okay, that takes me somewhere. It takes me somewhere with sheep. I have a feeling that this is the town of Paws? Or New Magentia. One of the two. New Magentia, perhaps. There's a person there that I need to talk to. Hello! Hello, person. You see a short man dressed in shepherd's clothing. Hi there. Is there anything I can do for you? Yeah, what's your name? Once I was Arendir the Mighty, now I live a more modest life. Ah, modesty. I used to be a powerful and wealthy mage. I wore silk robes and fine jewelry. In fact, I even had my own castle. Interesting. One day in my travels, I visited the Shrine of Humility. Meditating there, I had an idea. I would give up all my earthly possessions and quit the practice of magic. I would live as a shepherd. Surely this would be the greatest act of humility a man could perform. And so you see me here today. That is great. Shrine, huh? Mantra? Ah, Lum. And there I am stumbling into the mantra of humility. That is hot. I need that. Know anything about the rune? Nope. Mage? Alright. It's always nice when you just land somewhere and are like, oh, hey, can you solve this part of the puzzle? And they go, sure. Very kind of you. Very kind indeed. Why am I having problems going through that door? There we go. No. There we go. Somebody in this town has the rune, and I need to find them. See a stalwart fellow with a look of placid concentration. Think you see a flicker of recognition and pass between Yolo and the fisherman. Before you can be certain, he turns to address you. I'm Connor Starfalcon. My name is Steve. What's your job? Catching fish? Tell me about your fish. I still have not mastered the way of the fisherman, but I think perhaps the key to enlightenment lies not so much in the destination as in the work. See, this is what I'm talking about. What was your name again? Connor. Okay. So that tells me something. I have a feeling that there's a puzzle. Somebody is going to be like, if you could tell me who the most humble man here is. Oh, Katrina. Aha! Party member! Can you join me? Yay! I'm pretty sure that I can have 8 party members total, an 8-person party. Because it's Ultima and everything happens in 8s. So now I have to find... Oh, I need a bucket. Government building. See a gentleman of slight build and refined manners. Lord Antonio, probably the guy that's got the rune. Need Steve. New Agencia. Fortunately, the fine people of this town have few disputes to settle, leaving me with plenty of time for my hobby. What is your hobby, sir? I do magic tricks. Nice. Yes, of course I would. Takes out a balloon, blows it up until it bursts, and 4 doves appear from inside it, flying off toward the 4 points of the compass. I did enjoy that. Before I get to City of Humility is a lovely place to live. This town used to be the town of Pride, and then it was destroyed, if I remember correctly. And yes, Connor. Ah, no, that was right. That was totally right. Let me go find that dude again. I must have spelled it wrong. Totally spelled it wrong. I am not the most humble man in New Agencia. What's your name? Ah, that's why. Only one N. I had too many N's. I guess I could have just gone through all the spellings of Connor. Ha! Got the rune. If you hear, it's because I have my old school quest journal going on. Check. Oh man, Katrina's got some badassery going on here. Alright, so let me find a good clearing. I guess I should go solo mode it. castle? Now here's the question. How much? 396 XP. I imagine that you get, you probably go up a level every 100 XP or so. Still really disappointed by the lack of ability to actually go rest in the room. No resting. Alright, so, I'm not going to go for very much longer this time around. I went 2.5 hours last night, but I think I'm going to cut out here pretty quick. I'm going to redo my map, though. Keep screwing up. Directly in front of me is the castle. Above that is there's nothing directly to west of me, but Shinsia's 2 over. Trying to control is up 1 and over 1. I think I'm going to spend the rest of this session going... Oh. I'm dropping a whole bunch of frames now. That's weird. It's like my upload speed just going all crazy. Crazy upload speed. Okay, we're doing okay now. We're doing all right. I apologize if things are going apeshit over on the feed. I've got a pretty fast connection, but it's entirely possible that somebody else is doing something like watching Netflix or who knows what that's eating some of my bandwidth. It happens. That's about the right time for it. Anyway. Alright. Now, if I can use this moonstone to get to a bunch of different places, I can kind of circumvent a lot of exploring in the game, which may not be the correct attitude, but it's kind of like getting all of the freaking chores done. Just to be sure, 2, 3. That's as far as I can go. Okay. So. Directly south of me. Alright. Let's go, everybody. Shrine of Diligence. Is directly south of me. So directly to my south is the Shrine of Diligence. One over. There we go. Okay. So this is the place, slab. I don't know what shrine this is. I know I don't want to be here. So that's the slab. It's here. And see what shrine that was. I think that's the Shrine of Humility. Make sure none of my dudes are. Oh, I'm pretty much safe. You know what? I'm gonna test to see if that is the Shrine of Humility. Because if it is, then we can liberate it pretty much right away. Is down 1 over 2. Save it. I should be saving before I go into every single one. Alright. No effect. Alright. Now, castle, trying to control. There's a good chance that you could die if you walk into any one of these places. Alright, I don't know which shrine that is. Let's see if it's compassion. No effect. But this is another shrine. Let's go back to the castle. Safe place. That should be town of Britain. For one. Get myself confused as to where everything is. No idea. Shrine. Okay, not a shrine. Have my suspicions about where I am. Think I'm in the town of Scarabray. Whoever that is, they're still asleep. Wait, is this a castle? They have many tapestries. Right. Pub. Blue bottle. Whoa! Right. That's a terrible place to go. Alright, so I am either in Scarabray or I am in the town of U. Either one's kind of equally possible at this point. If the guard will say anything. Thanks for nothing, dude. Nobody in there. You see a pipe-smoking gentleman with the symbol of the Codex tattooed on his forehead. Manrel. What's your job, Manrel? Woodworker. Woodworker and alchemist. What's with the tattoo? I went drinking with some friends and I heard of the discovery of the Codex. Oh. When I woke up the next morning, I had this tattoo. Awesome. You're gonna make something for me someday. Need? Talk to this person. Penumbra. Tell me more about this penumbra person. Alright, I have no idea who that is. See a gentleman with an air of leadership about him. That's what I'm looking for. Thou art the Avatar. I saw their portrait in Lord British's castle. What's your name, dude? Ah, I am in Moonglow. Was I supposed to look for anybody in Moonglow? No, but the Lycaeum is pretty darn close to here.